Deleted. This reply was deleted. A response to that is now unavailable. This reply is unavailable. I don't think jacking it to Angry Birds is a symptom of autism. Hidden. This reply is hidden because you've blocked the author. What the f happened here? Welcome back, you lovely degenerates. It's me, Oz! And today I've got some r/Tumblr for you all. God, I've been waiting for this. Ugh. Oh, we're so back, baby. I should don't forget Gamerceps is doing 21% off all items store-wide for the next week. So I use code Oz at checkout to directly support the channel. Thank you! Hey guys, what's boobies? I'm a visual learner, by the way. Someone shows me their boobs. Jesus Christ! What the fuck is that? You ever just say something and then think, wow, this isn't even a bit. I'm just like this. Do you ever say something then think, wow, this isn't even a bit. I'm just like this. Ooh. This post has been ooh-ified. I feel dirty after reading that. Do you need a squubby wubby? Whoa. I think I do need a squubby wubby, to be honest, but not from you. When is it my turn to be happy? People of Tumblr, do you think you could take a vampire? 70% said yes, and only 29.6% said no. Okay, let me fucking clarify for you degenerates. In a fight. Oh yeah, no, not at all. Can't do that. So, here I am ordering my movie tickets when? Occupied? Selected. Hey man, let's watch Nosferatu together. Can you hold my hand if I get scared? Alright, God, I just remembered when I worked at a movie theater and someone did this. They came in late movie on a weeknight. One ticket had been purchased ahead of time. This dude comes into the register, orders ticket, gets to see the seat map and just chuckles for a second. Says they want the one right next to the other guy. And I'm like, okay. So, I sell him the seat, and he goes and sees the movie. I don't think anything else happened, but I remember being there like, there's nothing wrong with this, but I feel like it shouldn't be allowed. I can't tell you no, but what the f is wrong with you? Rat Liker, 1917. The fact that pro-monarchy arguments have degenerated over the past few centuries from the king rules by divine right and is accountable to nobody but God, to the royals generate a lot of income from tourism, will just never stop being extremely funny to me. Rat Licker 1917. The monarchs? Bad. But the castles? Oh. The castles. Oh, the castles are positively lush with rats. Yeah, you should delete this account immediately. Anonymous. DeepSeek is the only algorithm that does my fetish with gusto. No questions asked. As a result, I have installed the portrait of the Honorable Chairman Xi Jinping in my goon cave. Oh, I love it when he watches. Help? Alright, so earlier I was scrolling Reddit and I come across a post in r/shrooms, a subreddit dedicated to psychedelic mushrooms and frequently featuring entries from users who are posting during a trip. A guy posts, freaking out, that the delivery person who dropped off his food had a huge snake wrapped around his neck and the snake was talking to him and tripped him out. He shares a picture he sneakily took of the delivery driver. The delivery driver actually does, in fact, have a live 7 or so foot long boa constrictor draped across his shoulders. Can you fucking imagine being blasted out of your gourd on hallucinogenic substances, getting a random knock at the door, and the guy has a live, gigantic snake just chilling? Your head would explode. So thankfully someone came to the rescue and actually posted the original post. And the caption to this is, bruh, I'm on 7 grams of penis envy. And my DoorDash guy, I swear, has a snake around his neck that talked to me. It literally said, I am like you. Please pass the word, they're accepted. Also, what the fuck does that mean? If I'm hallucinating, please let me know, because I am freaking out. And here it is, a dude on a moped with sure as shit a snake draped around his fucking neck. Composers for the game include Junichi Masuda, left, Toby Fox, center, and guest composer Ed Sheeran, right. Hey, isn't there like a better picture they could have used? Because I feel like there's gotta be at least one, right? Now, this was like the best picture of Ed Sheeran they had. He's not a very photogenic person. Kinda rude for you to point that out and mock Ed Sheeran like that. In all actuality, that is kind of a bad photo of Ed Sheeran. How come little kids are able to translate the completely mangled speech of other little kids with such perfect clarity? Kid 1 says, her burp, jaga, babago, waga. And I'm like, one more time, little man? And any other child will come up to me like, he said he wants you to draw the Grinch riding a megalodon. And the first kid's nodding like, yeah, obviously, stupid. So, I woke up this morning, rolled over, and very confidently tried to blow out my alarm clock like a candle. Absolutely no precedent for that. Just no idea why. Ebenezer in 1742 wakes up with a start as, for some reason, he has put out his guttering candle by slapping it atop with the palm of his hand. His hand is burned and his nightgown and cap are spattered with hot wax. American middle school be like, okay, for gym class today, we're gonna learn a square dance like a bunch of cowboys. The Cookie Monster pajama pants white trash girl and the most suicidal autistic boy will be going first. Oh, shit. That was a core memory that just got unlocked there. Okay, it's so bizarre when animated American films are set in a certain location and then only certain characters have the accents of that place. Like, it makes no goddamn sense. Like, her. Why is she more French than the rest of them? And also, why are these guys more Scottish than the kids? Also, aren't they like Vikings or something? To be fair, almost everyone in Ratatouille does have a French accent. The real question is why Linguini and also all the rats sound just intensely American. If it was just the rats, I'd say it's because the movie can be interpreted to mean that the rats understand but don't necessarily speak human languages, so the rat dialogue isn't literally taking place the way we see it. But that doesn't explain why Linguini has a rat accent. Linguini has a rat accent. Hey, do we ever hear, like, for sure that Linguini grew up in France, though? Like, it could be possible he's just an American immigrant. I mean, his name is Alfredo Linguini, so I always assumed he was Italian. I'm sorry, his first name is Alfredo? Holy shit. What? Alfredo? He's American, you guys. His mother was American. It was mentioned in the beginning. Okay, I'm sorry, but I've moved on to the fact that his mother was going through her cupboard for baby names. Just so you all know, Alfredo was a name before it was a sauce. Let's go over the movie from the top again. I would like to present you all with this photo here. This is Alfredo Di Lelio. To the right. The inventor of the fettuccine Alfredo. He'd come out to the table and make it in front of you by hand. And you know, the chap on the left is an airport. Hey, I think you might have your left and right mixed up, my friend. Great post, everyone. Hit the showers. I'm interrupting my own video for some shameless self-promotion. Hey, do you want more Oz content, like to drown in it? The f do you mean you're unsure? Well, anyways, you should go check out the Vault channel. Links are in the description because there's quite a large backlog of daily Reddit content that I've been posting there for like a while now. So if you want just a little bit of daily eyes, then that's the place to go. Also, if you're a fan of the streams, very important, I'm going to be permanently migrating all streams going forward to the gaming channel. So if you like the streams, make sure you're subscribed to the gaming channel with notifications on. The benefit to this is the VODs will now be uploaded independently. My camel just straight up told me, man, I am not carrying another fucking straw. Like, what the fuck, asshole? It's just one straw. What's your fucking issue? Alright, so there's a TikTok trend called Hear Me Out cakes, where you print out pictures of characters and actors that you basically have to justify wanting to fuck before taping it onto a toothpick and putting it on a cake. Most of the men who do this challenge will pick the fish from Shark Tales. Nala from The Lion King, this was the one he actually had to fight for his life over. Chico, and actors slightly older than 30. There was one guy who had Korra, and that was his Hear Me Out. Meanwhile, the girls are fucking xenomorphs, mathematical equations, the concept of Vine, bananas in pajamas, and the peanut M&M. One girl sprayed another girl with water because she put Bowser on her cake and he was too basic. If the trend has taught me anything, is that girls will fuck literally anything, as long as it has a charming personality and a sardonic smile. If you can't convince a girl to fuck you when she's got a centaur from Fallout, phenomenal choice by the way, on her smash cake, it has nothing to do with you not having a jawline or a six-pack, it's because you're an insufferable human being. Honestly, all the choices they've had so far are honestly phenomenal. The xenomorph, the peanut butter M&M. Keep in mind, you motherfuckers, I open every video up with welcome back, you lovely degenerates. There's a reason why. I can't say what I would put on my cake because your mortal minds cannot handle the depravity that is my brain. Alright? Putting the zombies from The Last of Us on the cake would be considered tame compared to the kind of bullshit that my cake would be decorated with, alright? Let me tell you what. We're talking John Carpenter's The Thing. Both the 80s version and the 2011 version, alright? And that's only getting started. Did you motherfuckers miss me? I hope you did, because this is the kind of shit you're signing up for. 2025 Eyes is gonna probably get demonetized. Just as a general statement, by the way, this would work on me. Hey, like, do you want to start fucking again? Like, maybe like once a week? Like, it can be a little book club. We read the same book in disguise. I also have a real bed now. Creepy mute little bugger. See, this is how I flirt. And I'm not very successful at it. Buddy, see, that's just a you problem. You're targeting the wrong people. You gotta find people like Animal Theory to use this kind of flirting on. When you pump out the acoustic riz, it's gotta be directed at the right audience, because most people will just find you to be, well, I mean, this. But once you find the right woman, or twink, I don't know what you're into. See, that's when the riz cooks hard, and you end up having a weekly f***ing session / book club on your real bed now. I would also like to firmly state this is how I flirt. It only sometimes works. Story time! When I was getting tested for autism, the evaluator asked me why I suspected I was autistic. I said that, among other things, I heavily related to characters who were implied or confirmed to be on the spectrum. He said, "Oh, like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory?" I looked this man dead in the eyes and said, "No, Donatello, the Ninja Turtle from the 2018 Nickelodeon series Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles." Yeah, he wrote something down. See, the evaluator knows. Sheldon, that question, that's a trap. And you either passed right by it or fell right into it, depending on how you feel about this. Anonymous asks, when I was younger, I had a crush on a radio tower, like a specific one. He was my tall, red-eyed lover boy, and every day on the way to and from school, I would take comfort in the fact that my love was watching over me like a guardian angel. At one point, he started appearing in my dreams as a many-voiced winged being of wires and dials. Honestly, I still think younger me had taste, but I know I'm mentally ill now, so I can usually rationalize my way out of simping for a broadcast pylon. Be not afraid. I love you. Wait, what do you mean usually? Also, this just circles right back to the TikTok cake post. Like, yeah, the giant red blinking metal broadcast pylon. That. Dinosaurs are like the coolest thing possible for a child to learn about. It's like, hey, I know you were just born, but giant monsters are real. And they fought each other in wars for like 100 billion years and then blew up when the sky exploded. See, I was lucky to grow up during like the early 2000s, which was like low-key a dinosaur mania era, and we had gems like the original Power Rangers Dino Thunder. I even had the PlayStation 2 video game, which allowed you to like play as like all the different Megazords. Even had one of a Pachycephalosaurus, which was the fucking coolest thing ever, because that's like my favorite dinosaur even to this day. You can't judge me on that, and if I'm not saying it properly, but still, pour one out for all the poor kids that were born before dinosaurs were discovered. Vapor snake. They should rewrite the Bible so that Jesus would be a hot 5'2" girl with a cream pie fetish from Missouri. Yeah, I don't think they should do that. Oh, what would you prefer? If she had a different fetish, Tumblr user, nutsack torturer? Huh? Glass houses, motherfucker. Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty sure like a subsection of my Christian audience just clicked off the video and unsubscribed. So I grew up in a small rural town where there was one dentist, which I went to from around the age of 5 whenever my parents had the right insurance, money, or time to get me there. Anyway, when I'm like 20 or so, I started having minor issues with my wisdom teeth coming in, but not so severe that this place can't extract them. So I go in for that, and I'm sitting there in the chair, and the assistant comes in looking at some paperwork and says, "So, you've been coming here for a while, right?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, since I was a little kid." And she replies, "Yeah, I thought so. There's one note on your file, and it's patient likes dinosaurs and bugs." Yes, ma'am, that is correct and very much still true. Anyways, next question. So, originally, I said that as a joke, but when I went to go find the source image of this and actually go and find the post, turns out, Anonymous asked, "Do you still like dinosaurs and bugs?" These prints are hanging on the wall of my office. Good news, everyone! He still likes dinosaurs and bugs. There is something to be said for going to zoos and aquariums on weekdays to avoid school-age crowds, but going to the aviary on a weekend is fun. Because going into big greenhouses and watching toddlers who just learned to walk encounter loose tropical animals taller than they are is part of the overall experience for me. To me, a 3-year-old is just as much an entertaining and strange beast as an egret. And here, they can interact directly. Incredible. Listening to a macaw say peekaboo at a preschooler who takes it at face value that some birds must be completely fluent in English and no one has bothered to mention this before. Unmatched. Hey, welcome to the outro. Don't forget to subscribe to the Vault channel, the gaming channel, and that Gamer Subs is doing 21% off for like the next week. Isn't that fucking cool? Use code Oz at checkout because like every purchase made actually directly supports me. That is like 100% the truth. It also gets us closer to getting our own flavor in a waifu cup. So go use code Oz at checkout for 21% off your next purchase at Gamer Subs. Because again, this applies to everything on the storefront, like not just the flavors. So please, in the name of Oz, go abuse the shit out of that.